Friends, welcome back to the adventure. When we met last, we came to a fork in the dungeon, and we had a choice to make. Turn right towards a rumbling sound, or go left towards a green glow. Overwhelmingly, the majority of you chose to go left towards the green glow, and that's just what we'll do. Before we proceed, though, I'd like to thank the followers who took the time this week to argue their case in comments. Some of you feel strongly which way we should go, and for those of you who do, I strongly encourage you to make your voice heard. Whether it's a path you feel we should follow or just a comment about the adventure, don't be shy, speak up, let us know what you think. In the meantime, we've got a green glow to follow. Friends, let's return to Brookmere. Well, here we are. On the path to doom, more than likely, groans Mim. Well, at least clean me up. I've got dirt all over me from the fall we took. Can you talk all the time? You ask. Why didn't you say something before? I talk when I have something to say, youngster. It's just that I wasn't worried. Until now. Well, never mind. Let's get going. By the way, please call me Mim. I detest being referred to as you. Okay, Mim it is, you say, and start down the passageway. Walking is difficult as water drips from the walls and collects on the slippery stone floor. The green glow grows brighter. A large boulder lies directly in front of you. A deep pool of water has collected at the base and is filled with small, blind cavefish and pale, large-eyed salamanders. You avoid the pool and crawl around the boulder. The green glow is especially bright here after the dimness of the corridor. You're in a small, ruined room. At its far end is an archway dripping with glowing green fungus. A bitter smell, like rotting mushrooms, fills your nostrils. Slowly, small pieces of the fungus break off and fall to the floor, where they collect in a shimmering pool. I would advise you to be careful, says Mim. This could be some variety of green slime. If it touches either of us, we're finished. Your father would never forgive me if I allowed us to be dissolved. I wouldn't like that much myself, you say. I'm hoping this is simply a harmless fungus. Like a mushroom. I certainly hope you're right, mutters Mim. Here goes, you shout, and crossing your fingers for luck, you dash for the doorway. A glowing drop falls on you. You watch, too afraid to breathe. But nothing happens. You were right. Whew. It was harmless. You find yourself in another corridor, unlit by the eerie green glow. But your torch sheds a little light. You hear moaning, snuffling. A weeping sound that sounds like nothing you've ever heard before. The corridor opens on one side into what was once a treasure room. Sitting on top of a pile of sparkling jewels in the center of the room is a young gnoll, snuffling into a shabby golden tablecloth and talking to a bored salamander. The gnoll looks like a hyena. It has greenish-gray skin, red-yellow hair, and long, sharp claws. It wears heavy golden chains, jeweled necklaces, and a gem-studded crown. However, underneath its finery, its clothes are tattered and grimy. The gnoll sits with its back to you and cries to the salamander.
He had no right to go off and leave me. I can't help it if I'm different than the rest. I don't like hurting and killing people. All those nasty orcs hanging around all the time they give me the creeps. I tried, really, I did, but I couldn't learn to like tearing people limb from limb and all those other nasty gnoll things. They always laughed at me because I was different. I've always liked pretty shiny things, Golgoth said to me. Nazgoth, you'll never amount to anything. The only thing real gnolls think about is destruction. You just stay here and play with your pretties. And when you can learn to act like a gnoll, you can join us. Until then, stay here with the rats and salamanders. Then they left me. I don't think that's fair to you.
The salamander doesn't answer. The corridor passes the room where the gnoll sits crying. And you stand outside thinking to yourself, I've got a choice to make. Friends, we've reached that point in our adventure where you get to choose where the quest goes. Should we choose to go on without entering the room and fighting the gnoll, or should we enter the room and fight the gnoll? Comment below or wait for the poll later this week in stories and let me know just where shall our adventure go. Don't be shy. Speak up. Give me a loud, boisterous, opinionated party. Vote, comment, let me know where will our adventure go.